Hi everyone, this is Zam. Today I'm going to share with you a topic that a lot of my clients have been asking me recently. What is going to happen to the market with the latest cooling measure and how does it affect you? Okay, I'm going to dive in real quick, real fast within the next 3 minutes when the slides are shown, right? Let's go. Okay. So who else wants the property cooling measures? So we are touching on a macro level. So we get a little bit micro with you one-to-one sharing a little bit closer to understand you better. So in Singapore market, there's actually quite standard. Basically, it's only the en-bloc cycle, the GLS cycle, and the government cooling measure that cause the property prices to go up and down. So as you can see from 2024 to 2027, it was the en-bloc cycle followed by GLS and en-bloc. Recently, we have heard a lot of en-bloc happening. So it is actually in line with government interest to start the cooling measures so that the economic condition and the salary is more in line with the property prices. So the property does not get overheated. So what are the three things that they introduced? Number one, they revised the ABSD rate, which I'm going to touch on the next slide. Number two, they tightened the TDSR, something that is very interesting. I'll share a little bit more, from 60 to 55%. And number three, they actually reduced the LTV for HDB from 90 to 85, right? So for the ABSD, no change for the first property. So they are not targeting those first-time owner or first-time buyer and also the upgraders. So this is straight winner, as you can see, because the prices, once this ABSD kicks in or these cooling measures kick in, the price will be more sensitive. And these are the winners that you can see. Number two, for second property, right, you can see the prices go from 12 to 17, 5%. And from the third property itself, it goes 10%. That's very hefty. For Singapore PR, it's a straight 10% increase for the second property, up to 25%. And it goes all the way up to 30%, which is similar to foreigners. And foreigners itself is also all the way from 20 to 30, which is a very hefty sum. Imagine this amount plus the usual stamp duty, about 4%, is almost 1/3 of the property prices goes to the government. And for property developers or entities that's holding on to the assets is straight 35%, which 5% is not remissible. Yeah. So this is also very heavy. This is to target those en-bloc fever. Okay, with all the cooling measures in place, as you can see, there are three lines, which is the three lines that is similar to what I have mentioned earlier about the en-bloc, GLS, and en-bloc. As you can see, these are the peak and these are the bottoms. You notice one trend is that the new low is always higher than the previous low. So it's government interest, even though they introduce all the cooling measures, but the prices will be on an upward trend in the long run. Overall, we need to keep the property prices intact to curb against inflation. That is their real intention. It's not to actually cause the prices to go down. Times a bit up. I'm going to stretch a little bit more and try to end up this. Okay, the next one, the next day, they actually announced something very important as well. There will be more supply in HDB flats. A very bold statement, 100,000 flats within the next 5 years, and also 23,000 flats in 2022 and 2023 per year. So this is not new. It happened before. In 2011, Koh Boon Hua actually mentioned that they will launch 20 to 25,000 for the HDB, and they plan to do 50,000 over the next 2 years, which is close to what we have. So they are trying to keep the property prices intact. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to extract some data for you to see. I'm going to show you how it affects the market. So in 2011, the news was announced and they already committed about 70% based on the article. You can Google it. And the prices go up for the next 2 years before it goes down and flat out until recently, which is the COVID, which caused the supply crunch. So we are back to this situation. And interestingly, you have an idea how this market will react based on historical data, right? Okay, I'm going to give my ebook to you for free if you actually WhatsApp to me right now, and also my cheat sheet which embedded the latest cooling measures. I hope this will help you a lot in your journey towards your upgrading or investment in property. So this is M here signing off. See you soon. Bye.